Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Max, and today I'm going to be talking about why I think Hawkeye will be the best Disney Plus Marvel series we've seen so far. Alright, so while there has been an overwhelming majority of people who liked the Marvel series prior to this on Disney Plus, it really seems like Hawkeye is getting a fan base that is composed of people who enjoyed the Marvel TV side of shows a lot, and I think that's great because we've heard from people who have seen the first couple episodes that it is very Marvel TV-like. I know Grace Randolph made a point of this. I believe Daniel RPK said that there are Marvel TV type tones in this show, and based off of everything we've seen, from Disney Plus Day, we got that extended clip. We got a sense of what the actual show will feel like beyond, fancy editing and things like trailers, and I really get that sense too. It seems like the things like the car chase with Kate Bishop and Clint that they showed for Disney Plus Day really reminded me of things like the, Ghost Rider car chases and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And it had that grounded feel. It had that, I don't know, there's just something different about it that reminds me of the Marvel TV series. And I really like how they're doing that because not only is it opening up that same feeling crossing over for characters from the Marvel TV shows who will return to the MCU, but it is making sure that there's still that grounded aspect. And like I've said before, Falcon and Winter Soldier did this. WandaVision kind of had some grounded aspects to it. And they've continued this through things like Black Widow. But in terms of shows that are really pushing things forward for the MCU, I feel like Hawkeye really has that sense of a story that's set in itself. It is more kind of contained like the Marvel TV side of things, and I think it'll really open up the doors to giving us that kind of not gritty or darker Marvel TV tone, but it's definitely different feeling from what we've seen with the Disney Plus shows so far. And I think that's great because us fans can unite around that similar tone again, and I think the storytelling will reflect that too, because based on what we've heard, if the rumors are true, this series will show off some of the Marvel TV characters such as Daredevil or Kingpin. It hasn't been confirmed, but there have been scoops out there talking about this. And if this is true, I feel like it's a great way to transition characters into it because it does have a similar feel. If they were to bring characters in for the first time to a show like Loki, for example, sure, everybody would have been super excited about it, but would it have had the same feel is the question. And I feel like Hawkeye solves that problem because it is that street level MCU traditional fighting style way of doing things, and it really gives a platform for these characters returning in a similar format to what we saw them in the past. Now, in terms of the actual footage we got from Hawkeye in the trailers and Disney Plus Day, I really do think this is going to be the best show because it looks like the early MCU in a way. And, I would say that's everything from the first Iron Man to around Winter Soldier. And I feel like that's something the MCU has kind of abandoned over the years. Of course, they've had things that are still more combative and based on Earth. But, as you've seen, if you've watched everything, we've gone into the cosmic side of the MCU a lot over, I would say, probably like the past 7 years. And seeing a return to form is great because we know the cosmic side of the MCU is going to continue, but we weren't so sure about shows that were more grounded or movies that were more grounded. And those are still some of the most popular MCU properties out there. Captain America, the Winter Soldier is still a lot of people's favorite MCU movie. And I think bringing back that style of things with this show and then Captain America 4, even though it will be a little bit different because of the story they're telling now, it will have that same kind of feel. And I think Hawkeye is a huge step in that direction because of what the show is based around and how it looks to be following a similar format to things we saw in the early days of the MCU. So that's about all I have for now. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.